What's up, guys, and welcome back for another Diablo 3 set dungeon guide. This one's gonna be going over the Crusader Armor of Akkhan. Now, first of all, we're gonna show you like where to find it. If you go to Act 3, which is Act 3, Bastion's Keep Stronghold, you come over here to the Armory. You're gonna pop down here. There's a room down here. As long as you're wearing the Armor of Akkhan, then this will actually show up. All right, going over the objectives for this set dungeon, you need to use Condemn on 10 different enemies simultaneously 10 different times, and then kill 150 enemies while imbued with Akkhan's champion. For basic, you need to complete one objective and kill 155 monsters, but we're going to go for mastery on this guide, and we have to kill everything in the time limit. Alright, so as far as gear and skills and everything, I basically took just a normal condemned Crusader and modified it slightly for this. So for our skills, we were using Slash with Guard, which we're rarely going to use, Akkhan's Champion with Prophet, and instead of Iron Skin, we're using Steed Charge and Endurance, and then Keeping Laws of Justice in Movable Object, Provoke with Too Scared to Run. These two don't really play a big part. Condemn with Vacuum, obviously, and then Heavenly Strength, Finery, Holy Cause, and Indestructible. As far as your gear goes, you're going to be using all of the pieces of Akkhan except for the feet, illusionary boots. We're going to have String of Ears, and then focus on Restraint with our Frydier's Wrath and Furnace. For the cube, I actually modified it a little bit. I dropped the sword I usually use for this build, which is Blade of Prophecy, and I actually put in Swift Mount because we do want to actually get around this set dungeon quite a bit faster than normal. Leor's Crown to bump up our CDR, and then Convention of Elements, which really isn't going to do a whole lot for us. Now, the trick here is just playing this like kind of like you would a Condemned, except for try not to tap Condemn until you actually get 10 guys kind of grouped up. Other than that, just keeping Akkhan's Champion up. As far as your stat rolls go, you're going to want a lot of CDR, like with any Condemn build. I'm at 52.15, which is good enough. Now, just like with any Condemn build on how you're going to play it, you want to be able to cast Condemn on 10 enemies. Now, like what's different if you're playing just a normal Condemn in like a GR, you're going to be kind of hitting Condemn all the time. Here, you want to kind of group guys up and then do it because you got to utilize that 3 seconds because you're not going to have Blade of Prophecy going. And then using Steed Charge to actually find guys and group them up a little bit faster. Keeping Akkhan's Champion up is doable by just having a lot of CDR. I have 52.15%, and you can just get that on almost everything here. And then just kind of walking through. I use the Templar here for the Wrath regeneration. Alright, so now I'm just going to commentary my Mastery playthrough here. So like I said before, just go down to the Armory and Bastion Keeps. And when you're wearing all 6 pieces, or all the pieces of Akkhan, then it'll open up when you get near it. Alright, so just getting in here, I'm going to use Steed Charge immediately, just try to get some guys grouped up. These first few guys, I'm not going to get 10 grouped here, so I'm just going to take them down. You want to try to clear every corner of this as you go through, so you don't have to do too much backtracking once you complete all the objectives. Like here, I'm just going to make sure I got 10 guys affected, and just going to nail it. This one only took me like 3 minutes and some change to actually complete, not too bad. Really, it's all about just kind of mob control. The big elite guys, they're not really going to aid too much in your primary objectives. I mean, you can kill them with Akkhan's up, but they're kind of there just to be a nuisance for the most part. You see here, with Steed Charge and Swift Mount, I'm able to actually, travel or traverse the set dungeon pretty quickly. You just have to try to like stack as many guys up and hope it's over 10. As you see, I'm 2 of 10 already. I think I actually managed to get all 10 of the Condemned before the 2-minute mark, I think. And that's because of, Steed Charge, being able to actually move in between packs like that. When you go into a room with a bunch of dudes, and then you can Steed Charge through them and just grab everybody around them and then pull them in. If you're not using Steed Charge, then it's going to be a little bit slower because you're going to have to, walk and gather guys. That's why Illusionary Boots is good for this. You see I'm at 5, about halfway. And just keep Akkhan's Champion up. As long as Akkhan's Champion up, everything you kill is going to go for that second objective. Anything that doesn't die immediately, you can just use Slash on. Don't try to like use a Condemn because you're going to have to hang around it for like 3 seconds before it even like dies. So don't waste too much time on single target. You have to kill them, or else you're going to have to come back and kill them at the end. So just try to use Slash for that stuff. You can see here, I just got that one, and then you just gotta like worry about killing them all because Blade of Prophecy actually really is nice for finishing guys off with condemn because of the damage increase, but we're not using it here, so we have to kind of like, you know, do a little bit extra work. But the trade-off is good with Swift Mount, or else you'd be really hurting for time. So here we are, we're at 9 of 10, about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This should be the last group right here. Just going to take my time. You don't want to take any fatal damage either, so that's why we're still using Laws of Justice and all that good stuff. Alright, so that one's complete. Now all we gotta do, we actually have both complete right there. We ended up getting both objectives complete because we kept Ackrats up with that cooldown reduction. And now we're just hunting. Now we're just going to go through and just find every mob possible. We got about, what do we got? 40 guys left. Just trying to take 90 single targets with Slash. Using Steed Charge on cooldown whenever it's ready to go. And this is the part where it's going to be nice having about a minute and a half just to do this. Just in case you have to go find some random guy in a corner or whatever the case may be. Come on. Got 2 guys here. About 31. We get 29. I think if I remember correctly, it's like I find a pretty big group, and then I have like 3 guys left I have to find. But I end up completing with, you know, relative ease. Don't really have to worry about too much. So we got 14 guys here. We got 13, 12. There's another big group up here, and then I've got to circle back around to grab like 3 guys down in some random spot. Come on. You want to watch out for that arcane too, because if you don't have a lot of resistances, if you're just trying to do this like, you know, this is not your main, then, you know, those arcane and those, like, you know, hammer dudes will actually kill you. And if you do take fatal damage, you will fail. So like you see here, I got 3 bros left. I'm gonna go just fast as I can. I got like 30 seconds. I know they gotta be somewhere, so I'm using Steed Charge at its full duration just to find them. And there they are. We looked out, they're all right next to each other. And boom, there it is. Alright guys, so I hope that actually helped you guys complete the Armor of Akkhan set dungeon guide. It's not too bad. If you're used to playing Condemned, then it'll be super easy because you pretty much already have most of the gear. If you're working on it and you want to complete it and you haven't actually gotten any of the gear, it's, you know, the thing to worry about is just make sure you get all the Akkhan pieces. For the most part, you want like increased condemn damage, and you want crit chance, cooldown reduction's a big one, and then obviously crit chance, crit damage, armor. And this one right here, the shield is actually probably one of the hardest pieces to find a good piece for, because for traditional condemn you actually want like 56%, which I'm off because of, you know, this shield here doesn't even have condemn damage on either, but it's really hard to find a good one, at least for me. Focus and restraint, I don't think I mentioned this before, but you want to use Esoteric Alteration and Bane of the Trapped and Bane of the Stricken. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more Diablo 3 content, then hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.